think it's coming up on 30 years that we've lived here. We moved from Atlanta, and I wanted to be on a lake and golf, and Diane wanted horses. So we came out to have a look, and it fit both of our criteria. And we were able to come here and put it all together, but we were able to do the things we really wanted in life here. When we came out here, this particular piece of land was not deeded into Reynolds yet. It was still owned by the Harold Reynolds and family, which was fortunate because the covenants on the remainder of Reynolds didn't allow horses. We're in the heart of Reynolds. We're literally minutes from the golf clubs, minutes from the lake club, from Publix, and yet you've got 10.5 acres in here that is a really unique piece of property. Well, first off, when we acquired this, had written in the covenants that we were permitted to subdivide it into 3 pieces. So you could create 2 waterfronts very easily, and a third home site that had a great view of the water and could share a combined dock of some sort. We have 450 feet of waterfront, roughly, and it can support several docks. We created a waterfront setting with a patio and a fire pit. We've had 2 weddings on the property that were magnificent. But yeah, many weekends, we have 3 children, and they'd each be bringing up 2 or 3 buddies, and the house would be, downstairs would be swamped with people. But it was wonderful. We loved it. I acquired 2 memberships right at the start. Unless the property has a membership with it, you cannot acquire a membership. So the membership sort of stays with the property. And so having 2 memberships allows whoever buys this to actually have 2 memberships, or they could sell off a lot and a membership with it. But if you didn't have the memberships, you cannot obtain them. The end of the dock is about 8 feet of water, so there's lots of water depth. But it's beautiful being in a cove such as we are. When you're on the main lake, it's very scenic, but your boat gets beaten to death, and it's very difficult to swim if boats are going by. Whereas in this cove, it's like having your own swimming pool. It's fabulous. I think there's 2 types of people that would really enjoy this. One is somebody that has an equestrian interest. You know, there's a really nice barn on the property with 7 stalls and wash rack, feed room, tack room. So clearly somebody that's into horses would enjoy this. But alternatively, somebody that wants to create some sort of a family estate or family compound, the amount of land and waterfront allows you to do that, and the seclusion that you have is great, and yet you're close to all the amenities, and it's hard to beat from that standpoint. I think that the person that buys it will probably keep the whole 10 acres and create some sort of a family estate. And if they're not interested in horses, for example, the ring can be turned into a tennis court, the barn into, maybe you've got a hobby collecting motorcycles, you could store it there. But as I say, that was our dream when we purchased this and had the covenants written the way they are, is that one day we might have children that wanted to join us here. The idea of a family compound never materialized, but so now somebody else gets the opportunity to do that.